purpose of this program, yen share a clause 76.1. I think everybody can get it on the internet, and let us do discourse. Usha clause 76.1. CJ. A person who by means of electronic communication service knowingly sends a communication which is false or misleading and likely to prejudice the efficiency of life-saving service or to endanger the safety of any person, ship, aircraft, vessel, vehicle, commits an offense and is liable on summary conviction to a fine of not less than 3,000 penalty units or to a term of imprisonment of not more than 5 years.
Honorable, so I
want to set the stage.
No.
Say, Obi wa gonna say utna social media now can be a won't that is what, so I want to set in the context
that is established.
The Act 76.1 no make it offense.
Okay.
Any message I will send here threatening, endanger safety of other people, a cause of fear and panic, whether on radio, television, internet, wherever you are committing an offense. Na CJ the fair one me person yen na dey adisuan say obi wo ho say na minim no any defense because 76.2 no kire say a person is taken to know that the communication is false or misleading or threatening if that person did not take reasonable steps.
But honorable still on Batomeba. Sanya Beya offer Sanya Beya a brano you bet me make good use in tea. Say utie around the table. As a man amini abani offer can say. Adia to mining in any. Yesu ye morning. Sebi one more police for chiwomi. One yanin ko bebia. Enti sania sa calamity ka o man no kra abomu no enka yenwie no na fei anamo bia ne amrani sie bia
suggestions 1 week ye kwa state funeral obi beduru ho na otwetu na ototo aye say aye no ntima ye nche. What I'm going to say is let us leave that discretion to the security agencies. The point is we are not condemning these acts enough because I've monitored closely and people are suggesting that to the sense of akoka say okwa yase hokra yebekwa akochina no offer. I've said say me nyini say obeko to this extent. Let us be very honest. Forget about the first lady, forget about the president. If you threaten anybody, whether a member of parliament, ordinary citizens, say ubekuna neiritia, I think this is something that should be condemned, and you should not be given any briefing space, not a second to be walking a free man. And to forget about the calamity atuye, forget about say a president. CJ, do you want to be threatened here? Say be a discussion no because obeku CJ neiritia. Then you say calamity is in. I think this is far-fetched. Let us condemn in no uncertain terms. The timing is about the security. Let's leave them to security. May the President Mahama that I know. Say President Mahama na nkasakura na ye busa na say yenkoche ahwe obetumi aka say menche. Na President Mahama na obidi tu ahye no ho akwa asore da ye chi nipa na o say yenyan no. President Mahama, if you know him, he is fiercest critics in the media and out there. Onu omushia public engagement omukọ no ho ne ade a onye vindictive type onye dictator onye tyranny. President Mahama is a very humble open person for bibia nhenimu within the party. Omo problem with President Mahama Kraye the liberal approach of doing things. It doesn't matter whether you are on the side, whether you are on the other side, whether you have offended him. But when the security people are doing their job, let's leave them to do their job. It's an say same way enya sema abusianfo essese yesoso and the timing issue for me I don't even want to hear security people nya na yaka say enya security for no mo nya omo adwuma. Nobody is controlling what they do. Anything they see that threatens the security of this nation, anything that threatens the safety of any person, as I say, you deal with it. CJ, the way I do my politics and my communication, I don't want to make references. Journalists are in the past, ye peke omo. Omo ye jeli omo suffer in the hands of previous regime. I don't want to talk about it. Journalists ye kumo journalists who were forced to flee this country for fear of their lives. I don't want to talk about it. We are moving forward. Obi ya dia aya condemn nabwa ye be condemn. And me as a journalist, you know, I'm a fierce defender of our freedom of speech. I'm a fierce defender of individual liberties. But let us also be law abiding because of freedom, freedom of expression. That is my freedom. No. So let's put those issues into context. What have these people done? A warranty invitation or arrest. You've been communicating offer, nobody has picked you up. And in fact, it was under the previous regime when you were under siege and running.